Today I'm creating a little video to help you create your own transformations in Geogebra. So the first thing we're going to look at is I've created this smaller toolbar for you guys to use. The first thing you're going to want to do is create your shape or create your polygon. You do that by selecting the point tool. And you can create your points wherever you want. So maybe I want one point at 1, 3, one at 4, 1, and one at 5, 5. So using those 3 points, I've created my 3 endpoints of my polygon. Then you're going to select this polygon tool and click each of your points, A, B, C, and close it back at A. You've just created your own polygon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create each of the transformations we need. The first one we're going to look at is a reflection. In order to reflect, you need to be able to reflect over a line. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this tool and create a line. If I want to reflect over the y-axis, I'll create my line on the y-axis. Then select this tool here, reflect about a line. You'll click in the middle of your polygon and then on the line. Now you have your pre-image reflected over the y-axis to your new image. I'm going to go back and we can do the same thing with the x-axis. So again, I'll create a line, select my reflect about a line tool, click in the middle of my polygon, and on the line I want to reflect over. You can zoom out if you need to, and if you need to pan, just click this move option and it'll allow you to pan to different areas of the graph. You don't need to reflect over an axis, you can reflect over any line. So let's say I want to reflect over the line x equals -2. I'll create a line that crosses my x-axis at -2, and again, you can reflect this shape over this line. And it will show up whatever line you want to reflect over. The second type of transformation is a translation. So again, I'm going to take my shape, but this time I need to create a vector that I want to translate over. So under the same option where the line was, there will now be one that's also a vector. So if I want to take this shape and let's say I want to shift it down 2 and left 3. I can put a point anywhere on here as long as I count down 2 and left 3 to put my second point. Then, under my transformation options, I'll translate by a vector. I'll select my shape and then my vector. So my shape has now been shifted down 2 and left 3, and you'll see that each of the points has moved down 2 and left 3. One more time, go to the same tool where your line was, but this time you'll select vector. Maybe I want to move it up 1 and over 2. Again, select your 2 values, however far you want it to move. Select translate by vector, click your shape, click your vector. And my shape has moved right 2 and up 1. The last transformation is a rotation. So in order to rotate, you need to rotate around a point. So I'm going to create a point. Most often we'll rotate around the origin. So I'll put a point at 0, 0. And again, you'll go to your transformation tool, but this time select rotate around a point. You'll select your shape, select your point, and pick your angle of rotation. Maybe I want to rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise. Notice you can change this to clockwise if you need to. So once I have this 90 degrees counterclockwise, I'll click OK, and it will rotate my point for me, or rotate my shape for me around that point. Like I said, it doesn't need to be at the origin. Maybe I want to rotate around point B. Well, point B is over there, already there. So if I select my rotate option, select my shape and point B, again, maybe I'll keep this 90 degrees counterclockwise. it'll now rotate my shape around point B 90 degrees counterclockwise. If you guys need any other instruction or further help, we will be working on this a little bit more, and I will always be happy to sit with you during office hours.